sure as hell will make his presence known at ending fights, as he's unkillable in the grand entrance, just kind of crashes to the ground.
Now Stress with the last game number 1 of the series, looking to do this again, going underneath the tower, body slam, end of the line. Graphics team, I love you. Team first blood participation for Joko.
It's LeBlanc, and instantly the response comes from the exhaust. No exhaust this time.
Oh, Exile's got so much damage. Shatter Orb gets the kill. Unicorns on the board.
Unicorns maintain.
Charged. Remember, it's one of my favorite spell names. I like to yell. Stretching strike, minion, death sentence. Hilly sends his regards. Hillisang's going to make his way up, mate. Just spotted going down. Right, do not think it's worth engaging 1v5. Hillisang says, nope, you are quite wrong. Catches Vander with a death sentence, shield of Durand. Flashing engage. Here comes Xerxes. Shockwave catches on the back end. Xerxes looking for a target. Let's bounce, still on cooldown. Doesn't matter. Exile's got the kill. Samex gets another. The play for days from Hillisang. A heroic entrance to close the door on Vitality. That's the third of the fight before Hillisang goes down. Cabo Shot sends his regards with the explosive cast before he's forced to burp and run away. Gets caught by the stretching strike and steal back, running low on mana. His Essence Reaver not keeping him topped up. Another taunt comes down. Exile's looking for the kill. Steelback continues to chase forward, and Unicorns 1 for 3 fights.
Yeah, 1 for 3. It looked like it should have been more from the Unicorns, but until Exile was back in the fight, there was no real way of them dealing out enough damage. They have to be careful of the counter engage here. Pings in the top lane from Cabochard.
They don't know he's there, and Exile escapes.
But here comes Cabochard. This is the real danger.
Right, Xerxes going to be forced to jump away. No flash for Vizichachi. Shield of Durand will buy a few seconds of time as a Justice Punch catches the Tom Kench in the gut. Vizichachi goes down, and Vitality...
Unicorns are fighting Vitality.
We've already jumped back out. The Devour, not enough to save Nukeduck's. Like Exile's in trouble. He's going to need the distortion soon. Flash has already been used. Distorts forward, can distort backwards by a few extra seconds. Decides not to. He manages to escape. Xerxes, Samex, Hillisang shut down Joko, and Exile is still alive. Death Sentence finds out Cabochard. The Unicorns have phenomenal team fights. Joko's able to take down the tower thanks to the help of the Rift Herald, but it's Vizichachi killing, cleaning up, shutting down Vitality for the ace.
Vitality with the Rift Herald. I love that they threw whatever they could at the Unicorns to try and make that Rift Herald play work, but in the end, Unicorns team fighting way too strong, and again the Unicorns coming out significantly further ahead.
Just a really good mid-game from UOL.
Exile and Samex, they've killed us because they have so much room. Not anymore. Exile's dead.
All right, didn't quite see how that one set up. I don't know if Exile's trying to auto-attack or stretching strike onto it. Now Kiss is what he yells. Xerxes waiting to wind up on the let's bounce. Vander forced to run for his life. Hilly comes over the wall with the flash. Where's the death sentence?
Let's bounce!
Let's bounce, baby! Samex gets another onto Nukeduck. Taunt up in the back end, and Vizichachi's not done yet. Xerxes
look to have some sense of fight in the early game, and maybe against a different team they'd be able to carry the lead through, but Unicorns team fighting is immaculate till to everybody else. Everybody else has been going Abyssal into more tank. You get yourself a Stone Plate in there. No Iceborne Gauntlet wants to be able to duel down. Unicorns are going to look for 2 kills.
Look at that. The Shockwave catches 2, but Exile gets the kill. Ace in the hole will shut down Cabochard. And Samex is dominating 6.
This game looks out of reach for them at this point because Unicorns of Love, they have team fought so cleanly with this composition that again is built for team fighting. And with the adjustments to tanks in the mid-season, so many of these picks actually benefit a team like the Unicorns who are comfortable at fighting, comfortable at giving maybe early leads up, but coming back into the game when it suits them. And it's a very, very long summer split until Worlds, but if this is how the Unicorns are going to start it out, I'm excited to see how far they can go.
Indeed. Xerxes was channeling up the elastic slingshot, decided not to jump in. Exile's going to get out of range of the barrel roll because in the middle lane, Unicorn's going to knock over this third inhibitor.
Vander just uses ult into the top lane and has to recall out because Vitality can't find any exchanges that can go their favor, and Unicorn's second inhib now is down. Third inhib, excuse me, the bot lane was already taken. Unicorn's going to look to close this with one more fight.
Yeah, they are. Stretching strike catches on Cabochard. He tries to flash away, but was pulled backwards. Shockwave catches down into Exile, and he's shut down by the collateral damage. It's Samux that cleans up Nukeduck on the back end. Now visit Chachi with those stacks on his Soul Stealer. Looking at finishing up. There's 3 inhibitors down, and all for the style points now. Unicorns of Love already taking one of those Nexus turrets down. Let's see, Cabo, no ultimate to speak of. Zaya is doing the best to defend. Xerxes jumps in, lets bounces available, goes flat, brings back Steel back, and Vanda gets knocked up by the heroic entrance. Xerxes re-engages once more, gets yet another kill. Vanda killed off by Hillisang. The super minions are pouring into the base stress, and Unicorns of Love, they're just looking fantastic to start open the Summer Split. It's not done yet. Another one for Visit Chachi. 14 stacks on the Magi's, and Unicorns 2-0 Vitality.